Hey, what is going on, guys? I've got another Team Fortress 2 game. Wait, this isn't Team Fortress 2. No, this is Smite. This is the new MOBA out on the scene, and I believe MOBA stands for Massive Online Battle Arena. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's kind of like a game like League of Legends, and it's really hot on the scene, and a lot of YouTubers have been covering it, so I thought I'd do my own first impressions gameplay kind of thingy and just see how it goes, really. So today we're going to be playing on some arena, and arena just like a gladiator arena, and it's just an all-out brawl, and the games are a lot faster, so I won't have to commentate for because some of the games can be quite long. And the character I will be playing today is Vulcan, and Vulcan is a great character to play. He is a bit of just basically a tank, and he can put down sentries, kind of like the engineer in TF2. So he's a great player, and he's a tank, and he's also my favourite player in Smite at the moment. But Smite is actually really accessible game considering it's a MOBA. I mean, because I've always wanted to play games like Dota and League of Legends, but I've heard that they're really hard to get into, and it's just scared me off, really. And I don't want to play against the real pros. But Smite is actually an exception, I believe, anyway, because I found it really easy to get in this game. Never played a MOBA in my life, and, you know, I really enjoy this game. It's fun, it's addictive, it's fast-paced, it's really good, and I cannot recommend it more. It's free to play, which is always a bonus, because you don't have to pay, so you can just test it out, see if you like it or not. But I'm pretty sure you would like it if you do like MOBAs. I believe it's a little bit more fast-paced. Ouch, I just died. A little bit more fast-paced than the other MOBAs, and a lot more fun. And it's not as grindy or competitive. I don't think, anyway. That's what I've heard from other YouTubers, and other YouTubers have been really loving it. I picked up this game because I've been watching Star and German play this game, and I didn't even know what it was. And then I watched more videos on it, and obviously I love the game now. It's one of my favourite games, and it's one of those games that's scarily addicting. Like, you go, oh, I'll just play one game before bed. 3 hours later, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and you're still playing Smite. It's one of those kind of games where you wonder where the whole day has gone, because you've just been playing it so much. And I'm probably not doing very well at the moment because I'm trying to focus on the commentary, but I would say I'm a below average player on Smite at the moment, because even though the game's quite new, I think I don't really have that much MOBA knowledge, and you don't necessarily need it, but I'm quite a lazy player, because in the game you can have auto things on, so it'll auto level up your skills and auto buy the items for you, and that's a godsend for a noob like me, because it'll just auto buy the items, and I don't have to worry about figuring out loadouts or anything like that. I can just hop back here, and look, the game has already purchased boots for me, so instead of me going into the store and finding out what to buy, I'm just lazy and I don't do that, so I will just do it the auto way, and that, for me, that's fun, because it means less time of me getting my head boggled and more time of me actually playing the game, which is always a bonus, always a plus point. So this game, like I said before, it's really nice. It looks very nice, and it plays very nice, and like I said before, it is very easy to get into. The accessibility I thought was really good, and it's just downright fun. I don't know what more I can say about it, but I'll probably talk a little bit more about the gameplay, because I'll probably run out of things to say. But there's the main game mode is a conquest game mode, and the conquest game mode is kind of like, it's kind of like the League of Legends one, where there's 3 lanes and there's towers and you've got to get to the enemy base. It's just that mode, and that mode's like a really long mode, and it's around about 40 minutes long, so it is a long one, but it's fun, and it's definitely a lot more team based and a lot more strategy based than this arena one. This arena one's kind of like an all-out battle, and as you can see, it's just madness fighting everyone. And Vulcan, I like this character because he can just take so much damage, and for a noob like me that does take a lot of damage, it is fun to play it like that, and it's really good for me. So I like to play Vulcan, and while the game is free to play, you can't get all of the gods. You'll have to pay to get all of the gods, but you can get all of the gods that the paid people can get. It just takes a longer time to get it, so you have to earn in-game experience to buy gods, and this is the first god that I bought, which is Vulcan. He's just amazing. You will rarely die as Vulcan, I find. Some characters, when I play Anubis, which is a really good class, which is quite a magic heavy class, you will die quite a lot because Anubis doesn't take that much damage. It's not very forgiving on the damage side if you've played Anubis. Once you get ganked, you're ganked forever, really, because your physical damage is not very good. And what gank means, I'm kind of a bit misty on that, but I've heard players say it a lot, and I think it's basically where, say if you're fighting up, if I was fighting all the way up here with Arachne, and then a player came behind me and trapped me, that's what a gank would be, and trapped me. So yeah, you'd have to just, I chose Vulcan because he can push quite hard in the lanes, without getting ganked super hard, and that's good for me, because ganking is a horrible thing to have done to you, but it's great when you do it yourself, especially when you've done it really well. I know Vulcan's great for ganking, because he's got his 3 abilities. I'll go through over those in a bit when I just return home. Just do some minion farming and get my XP up. And I bet the good Smite players here are all cringing like, oh my god, this guy is so bad at the game. But I can't really tell that I'm bad at the game. I think I'm doing alright. To be honest, I'm not sure what the levels are, but I'm level 10 at the moment, like player level 10, not character level 10. I'm character level 12 at the moment, but I'm player level 10, and you actually play against your own levels, which is something that's really good, because when you're level 1, you don't want to be playing against the pros, you'll be playing against the other level 1s. So that's why it's really accessible and really easy to get into. Oh, I forgot, I was supposed to show you the skills, and I believe you pressed... Which button do you press? Let's have a look. It is the enter button. No, that's chat. Okay. Which button are we going for? This is great. Yeah, I'll show you the abilities as soon as I can find the screen for them. We've tried that button already. Let's keep going. Smash all the key buttons on the keyboard. Let's do this. P button, B button. Nope. Okay. Maybe not then. I swear it was one of the tab buttons. I can't remember which one. I keep bringing up the same screens. Ah, abilities. Here we go. Okay, so these are the abilities you've got. You've got Backfire, which is number 1, and Vulcan blasts a fireball out of his forge, dealing 85 plus 21 magical damage. All enemies in his path. The strength of the blast, and also knocks Vulcan 20 feet back. So this is the number 1 ability, which is the Inferno Cannon. It blasts like a massive fireball like this, and it'll blast you backwards and do a lot of damage. How did I get that screen up? Abilities. Number 2 is an Inferno Cannon, which is basically a sentry gun that does a lot of damage. And number 3 is a Thumper, and that basically is another sentry. And you place this down, and it will slow down the enemies and damage them at the same time in this radius. So this is a really good one. And then when you press the 4, which is your ultimate ability, the 4 for Vulcan is actually really good. It maximizes the power of your thing. So see how they've gone blue now, and they've gone bigger, and they shoot faster and things like that. That's because I've put the ultimate on, and it'll do a ton of damage. So you can use your ultimates to your advantage there. And this guy, he wants to have fun with the turrets, so let's go. Come on, boy. We went for him, but we didn't get him. I was getting a bit cocky there. I'm in their spawn, and I shouldn't be so far forward. But sentries just hold them back. He's right there. He's trying to shoot the sentries down, but it's not working for him. I'll just keep damaging him and keep harassing his team. So it's funny to harass, I think. So he's taken that down, and he thinks he's... Ah, we're getting ganked. See, this is what a gank is. See how he just came up behind me there? That's what a gank is. And Vulcan, he can survive those ganks. As you can see, I didn't really take much damage there. And that's what Vulcan just allows you to do. It allows you to just push up, be really aggressive, get the sentries down. Because the sentry slows... teammates, the enemy team are really afraid of it, especially in combination, the 2 sentries together. It's a really good combo, so definitely I would recommend Vulcan if you want to go like a tank magical class. I think he's a tank magical class. I don't really know what I'm talking about, as I'm not the most experienced m.o.b.a player, But I know that he's good. That's all I know. I know that he's good. And we will just play the arena. So arena, I haven't got the mouse at the moment, but here's the mouse here. Hopefully you can see this on Fraps, but no, you can't. I turned it off on Fraps, that's why. But basically, you can see these two blue bar and a red bar next to it with numbers counting down. And all these minions are trying to get through to the other gate. And when they get through to the portal, which is this portal that I'm looking at right over there, then the points go down. And the first teams get points to 0, losers. And you can also gain points by killing teammates. So that's arena for you. And when it reaches 0, you will lose. So you're going to try and not keep it on 0. I'm just going to help this guy out. Okay, he got ganked. And I'm going to get ganked. No. Oh, God. Low health, low health. Oh, my God, I'm going to get ganked. Yeah, I got ganked. I was being a bit too cocky there. I should have just returned home. And the reason I died there is because I was against 2 assassin classes. And assassin classes are ones that are very good at ganking. They have abilities which let them go invisible. Kind of like Spy and Cupid, you're going down. Just do a lot of damage to Cupid there. See how it can scare a team from getting near, and it's good like that. Very, very good. These sentries, especially in combination, work them well together. I think I'm going to do a nice combo here with my 4. You shouldn't really use your ultimate on minions, but look at this guy. He's getting close, and he thinks he can take me. And it's 2 versus 1 here, so we're going to go for the gank, and he blasts away. Hopefully I can get slow on him. And here we go. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Ah! Ah, my God. Sorry I shouted down the mic there. I thought I had him. He was really close to death, and he should have died, really. Let's get... That's what I like doing. I like doing the team fights where you all push together and take this guy down, hopefully. Oh, he jumped across the walls. That was a very good move. Different characters have different abilities, and that's why you've got to learn all the gods' abilities if you can, and use them to your advantage. So I use my slow turret with my team because that will help them out a ton, and help them gank enemies. That's why Vulcan's really good. Kind of as an all-round class. When he plays the lanes, he usually plays mid lane, which is kind of like where the up-front leaders go. And this slow here, see how it just scares them back, and they just don't want to cross into it until they've destroyed it. That's what I like doing. I like holding them back, I like being harassive, but I also like to survive the ganks like this. He's trying to gank me now, but it's really not going to work for him. And I like being with my team a lot, and I like being on the field a lot, especially with Vulcan, because he doesn't die much. I think I died twice, so not really the best, but sometimes I can play a whole game of arena. I never play passive, which is not really aggressive. Then I can sometimes do a whole game without dying. I know the FPS is kind of low now, so when I get into these team fights, I am losing. And usually as Vulcan, I like to farm the minions heavily. Sometimes. Oh, I'm getting ganked. We're doing this. Level 4. Okay, that's my ultimate. See how I did that? See how 2 were on me and then they soon turn around? That's what I like about Vulcan, because he's a really good escaping class. You can just plant down those sentries and the team will not follow you. Any Cupid's ganking me? Not anymore. Okay, so we're just going to return home and play some passive. And I think actually I might go and farm some, do some jungling and show you what jungling is. Jungling's really not common for arena. It's basically where you gain XP, gain gold, and you gain buffs. So see this here, this is a jungling camp, and you can put this down here, and you can jungle. And you get upgrades from doing this, so you'll get XP, and you will get upgrades. So, yeah, see how I've got this circling ring around me? That's a buff. I'm not sure what the buff is, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not the best player at Smite, but I know that I've got boosted XP, and I've got boosted buffs, and things like that. So it's all good. It's nothing bad. But you just got to be careful with jungling because they can creep up behind you and stuff like that. And you got to be careful here, otherwise I'll get ganked. Nearly got ganked there. He's still after me. For some reason Cupid's going for it. Don't know why Cupid went for that. Cupid went down, as you see there. I killed Cupid. And I'm getting drawn into the middle. That was not... that's one of Hades's... Is that Hades the god? That's one of Hades' moves. and he can draw you into the middle, which is kind of scary sometimes. Let's... Oh, he's made a mistake there. Let's see if we can get you down. No. Okay, don't matter. We'll scare this guy off. He's in the ultimate zone now, so he's going to get really heavily targeted there. I should probably... Wow, I've got low FPS. Sorry about this, guys. I should probably pull out now because I've got low health. But I'm just going to farm this. This is my first move. It can actually chain reacts through. Yeah, he's going for it. We can just plant this down, though. Plant these defensively, and then you can leave the battlefield. And if you have to be absent from the field, you can just plant your sentries down, and they can hold a little bit of ground for you, as some classes aren't very good at taking out Vulcan's sentries. So if you're against one of those classes, like an assassin is not very good at taking down the sentries, all they will do is just take a hunk of damage, and they will have to maybe wait for another teammate to come and help them out or do the work for them, because you can literally sit in these turrets here and no one will come and touch you, because they know that they're just going to take slow damage, they're going to take cannon fire damage, and they're going to take my one ability here, which is the blast damage, which is this here, and that will do a lot of damage when it's fully upgraded. And this guy's going to get ganked. Hopefully, if I can pull this off correctly. No, I'm going to get ganked myself. Okay, not the best idea, but I thought I could get it because he was on low health, but my team didn't really help me on that one. I'm not blaming it on them, because sometimes you can't always be with your team, and also sentries are great for taking out minions, and you need to kill the minions because they're going to stop your minions. Okay, he's going for it. I'll just press my ultimate, and he's going to leave me alone then. Cupid is probably going to get something happen to him here. He's taking the slow damage now. Let's see what we can do with him. Yeah, he's been down. So Cupid went down really easily there, and we need to hold this guy back. Oh, you just walled yourself off, dude. Okay, we're doing this. Oh, yes, see that? We just saved him. He's on like 2 health and we saved him. That was good team play right there. He will be grateful of that, because in arena, you spawn in waves, so it's 50-second waves, and sometimes if you die at the wrong time, you'll have to wait 50 seconds for respawn, and that's a long time to wait. So it all really depends on when you die, and sometimes the enemies can time that death, and that's why you need to kind of either die faster sometimes, or sometimes die slower in arena, just to get back on the battlefield as fast as you can, and just do as much damage as you can. And you don't want to get under-leveled with Smite, because you'll get hit heavily if you're under-leveled. So at the moment I haven't been checking my levels. I don't think that I need to. Let me check. Yeah, everyone's level 20, and that's the max level. That's why I didn't need to check my levels. But sometimes you can get under-leveled, and that's sometimes when you can be losing the team fights, or just one-on-ones, and just you're getting battered. So that was the end of the arena gameplay. As you can see, it went down to 0 tags, and it was a very close game, 43-0. So it was a victory. So tell me what you think of this game. Do you want to see more of me playing Smite, more commentaries? I love this game, so I'll be happy to do it. So please be honest in the comments, kind of like the Counter-Strike video. Yes or no? Do you want to see more Spite? Do you want to see more Spite, guys? No, Smite, guys. And I will see you later.